Hi, thanks for watching this, if you are watching this. So, just to start, I want to explain why I'm making this video. And it's because recently I've been getting loads and loads of questions from people and comments. Just like, why do you go to the gym so much? Why do you weight train? Isn't that what boys do? You know, why you don't do you want to like a man? Do you want to gain muscle? Why do you eat out of tubs? Why you eat chicken and rice all the time? That's just so weird. Just have a pizza, all that sort of stereotypical stuff. And I wanted to just write a post about it and just explain my rationale for what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. But I've got quite a lot I want to say and vent, so I thought, do it on a video, talk, do what you do best, Luce. There you go. So, for the two reasons. One is so that I can answer your questions and provide information for anyone who is out there who has asked me or made those sort of comments at me. And just so you can get a deeper understanding as to why I do what I do. And then also, I want to provide value for people out there who maybe are struggling with stress, mental health, just general life pressures, and highlight to you how beneficial exercise can be for you. So for that reason, I wanted to make this video. So it's probably best to start with, when did I start weight training? Why did I start weight training? All that sort of jazz. So I started weight training last late spring, early summer. It had been the first year at uni, and the typical freshest thing, I'd gained weight. But for my reasons for gaining weight, I don't think were your typical uni lifestyle, which is something I tell people, it was just the uni lifestyle. But I think this is the first time I'm actually being open and honest about this. It wasn't. I was eating, like binge eating to compensate for my feelings. Like, I had just come out of recovery from, out of recovery. I was in a good place with my eating disorder. If you hadn't known, I struggled with anorexia a few years ago. And I was in a good place. I wouldn't say fully recovered, because I don't truly believe you can ever fully recover from an eating disorder. But I was in a good place, and during that period I lost my nana, and she was like a mother figure to me during the time of my eating disorder. I lived with her for a bit, and she was just the most amazing woman. And I never really came to terms with it, and I think I used that alongside the fact that I was still struggling mentally with my body image and just the general anxieties that I think underpin eating disorders. And I used that just to lose control of myself. So I was just drinking a lot, just to lose sense and touch with reality, partying, just eating, just crap and binging, just so that I didn't have to deal with my feelings. And so, yeah, inevitably I gained a fair bit of weight. I don't know how much, because ever since I struggled with my eating disorder, I've stopped weighing myself because I find it triggering. So I just judge it by do my jeans fit, that sort of thing. And yeah, so I got chubby. I don't know how chubby, but it was pretty chubby. And I wasn't happy, as you're not going to be. So I tried a few things, joining the gym, again, just as a means to lose weight. I was just going to classes, some of which I did enjoy, some which I kind of was forcing myself to do just to lose the weight. And I was trying Slimming World dieting principles, and nothing was really working. I think I probably was still binge eating in secret and things like that, just because my personality, I believe, is I need something to fixate on in order to cope in life. Like, I've got quite an addictive personality, and back then I didn't have that something. I wasn't, going to any dance groups anymore, no social groups. I mean, the only socialisation I was really getting was going out partying and working, so there was nothing really for me to hold on to. So I think that's probably why I kept up the binging. And so I thought, I can't do this on my own. I need help. I need someone who knows what they're on about to tell me what to do. So this is where my story of where I began weight training begins. I was at Core Gym in Greengates, and I thought I'll go with one of the PTs there, get a PT. They can help me with my diet, training, help me lose this flab, because I'm going on holiday in summer. End of story. That was just how I thought. I'll be with them for a few months, everything will be perfect, blah blah blah. So I looked at all the PTs, and the one that stood out to me like that was Becca, because she was a girl, and I'm quite a nervous person when it comes to like meeting people for the first time, if you didn't believe that. So I thought I'd be quite intimidated by a male. And also that I saw that she'd struggled in the past with a history of an eating disorder herself. And I thought, I can really, if I've got issues, I'll be able to relate to her, and she'll be able to help me, and she won't judge me for it. And Becca's way of training her clients is through predominantly weight training, and so that's where I got introduced to it. And in the most non-cheesy way possible, I felt like it was love at first lift. Like, as soon as I started doing it, I thought, oh my God, I love this. This is fun. I really enjoy this. And cheeky plug here, she hadn't asked me to do this, but I'm going to do it. Thank you so much, Becca, for introducing me to it. And I still work with her now. She is, without a doubt, she's changed my life. She's introduced me to the world of weight training. She's changed how I look at food. She's changed how I look at myself. She's an incredible person. Check her out. Beck's Fit, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everything. I could not recommend her enough. She has been the rock of my life for like the last few months, whether she knows it or not. And I couldn't ask for a better person to have helped me out. Okay, I'm going to stop being cheesy and emotional now. But yeah, that's where my journey began with Becca. And as weeks progressed, I became more advanced with it. I was doing less sort of, like burpees and stuff incorporated into the workout just because I was chubs. And it became very much focused purely on the weight training. I'd say I've become like really into it within the last few months. Ever since I moved gyms, I moved to Ultraflex Gym. I'm just obsessed. I absolutely love everything about the sport. If you can call bodybuilding, weight training a sport, I personally think it is. Some people disagree, but that's just me. For me, it just works for me. It's something I can fixate on because there's so much to it. There's not just you go to the gym for an hour, come home. It's every single part of your day is centered around your training. So you need to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, you're eating right, you're eating the right foods at the right times. And for me, that's something that I can fixate on. It's not an obsession, but it's something that keeps my mind active in a way that isn't maladaptive. So I'm not just overthinking all the time. I'm not thinking negative thoughts. I'm not overeating. I'm not undereating. I'm eating the right things. I'm exercising. I'm doing everything that's right for my body. And maybe you could call it slightly obsessed, but the way it is obsessed, is it really unhealthy as to what I could be doing and what I have done in the past? It's really not. And for that reason, I would say the gym has saved my life. Again, I think I've said that and it's cheesy as heck, but it has. And the reason that I'm obsessed with it, my main reason, is obviously, yes, it gets me through the days, but when you have a good weight training session, you lift heavy, you get this absolutely incredible endorphin rush. Like, I can't explain it. It's probably like being on drugs or something, the way it makes you feel. You just feel so powerful, like you can do anything. It makes me feel productive. So if I've got uni work to do after the gym, I go out, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to smash it. And I feel good in myself. Like, I still do struggle really badly, if I'm not going to lie, with body dysmorphia. Like, I still look at myself in the mirror and think, oh my God, you're massive. Even though I know I'm not, rationally, I still really struggle with it. And what weight training is doing, I'm not saying it's cured me, because it hasn't. Nothing can ever cure you if you've struggled and struggle with mental illness. That's what I personally believe. But it's helping me to look at myself for what I can do, not what I look like. Like, now I can be proud of myself, the fact that, yeah, I can lift that. I can lift that. Other girls are struggling to pick up boxes, I can pick up too. That's something that I'm proud of in myself, and it helps me to sort of forget about the negative thoughts and perceptions I had of myself, and I'm starting to see myself in such a more positive light. And the way you perceive yourself is everything. Your self-perception is everything. You cannot be successful or happy if you have a negative self-perception of yourself, because you're not going to be motivated to do anything. You're not going to want to be social. You're just not going to be happy. So that's my reason for doing it, really. So just to basically wrap this up, that's my story of weight training. I was going to do as well, maybe discuss my history of my eating disorder, but that'd be a long video and no one can listen to me talk for about half an hour because you'd all go to sleep. So thanks if you have watched, and I really hope that you've taken the message of the importance of exercise, at least just internalised it a bit. And if anyone out there does implement this and thinks, you know what, I'm going to start taking up exercise and it does benefit your mental health, just let me know, because I'd be really happy to know. And also, if you do have any questions or anything, just let me know and I'll be happy to help. So thanks for watching, and I hope that's answered your questions to those who've been asking them. Peace out.